tell you quite frankly that we're not satisfied either. And I think the government should also take the attitude that there should be more progress, both in development and in peace. And our peace process is a lot more complicated than that of other countries because so many different groups are involved. It's not something that we can achieve overnight. We cannot order people to love or to trust each other. We have to try to develop the kind of atmosphere, the kind of situation within which people can feel secure enough to trust each other. Reconciliation means reconciliation throughout the country. We don't think of reconciliation as limited to any particular group or groups, because we're not just thinking of reconciliation between different communities or between ethnic groups, it's also between different ideological groups. Well, the fight for democracy will never come to an end, not here nor in any other place in the world. But the point is that the fight has to be carried on generation after generation. It's not for my generation alone. Whether we like it or not, it's bound to happen, but of course it is part of our duty to nurture those whom we think are most able to take over our responsibilities gradually. China is a neighbor, and we have always had very good neighborly relations with China. Nothing is impossible in this world, and we have stated as our official policy, the NLD, that we will change and we will amend the constitution through a negotiated process. Why do you think we have a Ministry of Information? It's their job to talk to the press regularly and as much as is necessary. I think it depends. Well, I do periodically meet members of the press, and I think it depends on the country. I don't think you can claim that all leaders of all countries have periodic press conferences. Media criticism is something quite normal, and it's not new to us at all. We've had to face this for 20, 30 years since we came into politics. If you get frustrated with media criticism, then you should not be in politics. I think they probably think it's fair, but of course, every problem has various aspects. You can look at it from various angles and directions. So their interpretation is their interpretation, and our interpretation is not necessarily the same.